Hey everybody, it's Bryce, Citizens Action Coalition. I hope you're doing well out there today. I am taking a little break. I'm on the road today going to West Terre Haute because a out-of-state corporate conglomerate wants to convert an old coal plant that's on the Wabash River to a hydrogen plant. On top of that, they want to take the waste CO2, compress it into liquid form, and inject it underground, hoping it'll just stay there forever. They already have eminent domain for this project, but they want to get an amendment passed and in an unrelated bill that would let them off the hook for legal liability if and when this liquefied CO2 starts bubbling up to the surface. Not a good idea, and the people in West Terre Haute don't think so either. So we're going to go out there, we're going to talk to some folks, we're going to talk to Darla. She's going to give us her perspective on what's going on.
I'm Darla Chris, resident of Vigo County. Here to speak about the carbon capture project and my concerns about it. I think that the lack of transparency on the part of the people involved is definitely a concern. Nobody knows anything about it, and what we have learned about it is not good.
You've looked into this project. What's your biggest concern with it at this point?
Well, I think the impact on the environment is the most relevant concern. We're talking about a deep well being drilled on property that is already compromised. It's located in the Wabash Valley seismic zone. Mm-hmm. So the possibility and the potential for ecological disaster is very real. And I think that's the primary concern of myself and a lot of other citizens who are just now learning about this project due to that lack of transparency. You've got a company intending not only to drill in a seismic zone, but a company that wants to produce other hazardous materials on the same site. So to the citizens who live here, it seems like a perfect storm waiting to happen. In addition to that, you've also got these activities taking place near a body of water. And the Wabash River doesn't sustain just this part of Indiana. It sustains 73 out of 92 watersheds throughout the state.
Sure.
So I think that's where we're at with our concerns. You have a lot of farming communities in this area, so in addition to hazards to the waterway and contamination of the water, you've got livestock, you've got property that could be compromised by this project, and it's just not a good idea. It's my understanding that they plan on storing it within the ground, and it's my understanding that eventually they'd like to pipe it to other places, which also presents a hazard, not only in the storage of it, but piping it somewhere else underground adds to the layers, literally, of potential for it to leach out into the ground, to contaminate everything along the pipeline. So that's also a concern. Nobody knows about it. Everyone that I've spoken to so far has been absolutely mortified. So there hasn't been any transparency about it at all. And the more people that I reach out to, the more questions come up about it, because nobody knows anything. This project needs to be held liable, period. For anything that they do that's a compromise to the safety, well-being, and the environment, they need to be held responsible. They should not be released from any liability. one of the questions that's come up over and over again with everybody that I've spoken to about it is, why are you asking for liability? If you feel this is a viable technology and you have faith in the safety and security of the project, why are you even asking to be released from any liability?
Sure. And, you know, such a good idea. Try it in your backyard and see how folks think about that, right?
Exactly. You don't live here, we do.